I've gotten over 20 messages right now from many people insisting that, bro, I beg, just kindly just explain to us the reason why Alexander Isak is behaving this way. In as much as he has contract until 2028. Why is he behaving this way? I will want to believe that these people have not been following me for a very very long time, because I think I've actually explained some of this kind of things here. Like I said earlier, I think in one of my other video, nobody sabi everything. You understand? So some of these reporters, many of them say no really understand this whole things. That is the reason why they keep saying that Alexander Isak is wicked. Some of them saying Isak, Liverpool should avoid Isak because Isak can actually do this kind of thing to Liverpool. Bro, calm down. Now this is why Isak is behaving the way he's behaving right now. I reported this back then. There was a gentleman agreement between Newcastle United and Alexander Isak that if not even Liverpool, now this was before the end of the season, that if a bigger club comes or if another club comes with the right amount, let me don't use the word bigger because there is no way your player will tell you if a bigger club, every player believes that the parent club is a bigger club, you understand? So the gentleman agreement states that if another club comes with another offer, with a good offer, that they will be open to sell Alexander Isak. That was the agreement between Alexander Isak's camp and also Newcastle United. Do you understand now? That was the gentleman agreement. All these kind of things, they don't write it down, when they do contract and all that. So everybody was happy. Now, Newcastle, on their own part, they never actually felt that this would be an issue, because they know that before you can actually get Isak, they will tell you over 150 million pounds. They believe that no club will actually trigger that particular amount. So they don't even they bothered at all. You understand? Now everything was okay. Nobody knew Liverpool will even, push. Alexander Isak never had Liverpool in mind. Now, all of a sudden, Hugo Ekitike, one of Liverpool's targets, Newcastle United pushed for Hugo Ekitike after the death of Diego Jota. Liverpool now struck Newcastle with, we want Alexander Isak. Is he for sale? If he's for sale, we are willing to pay 120 million pounds. Immediately, that was verbal. That Liverpool never submitted any bid. That was verbal. And immediately, Newcastle said Isak was not for sale. That was where everything spoiled. That agreement broke, because Isak normally would already agree, say, okay, when offer comes that is right amount, you will leave me so that I can be able to go. Right now, 120 million pounds, that is British record fee. No British player in the Premier League amount to that amount right now. No club have ever signed any player that's huge before. You understand the flow now? Now, Isak and the camp, they were not happy. They were very, very furious. Now, I think the weekend was now Newcastle against Celtic. All the players moved to Celtic, to Scotland, to actually play that match against Celtic, and Eddie Howe sent Alexander Isak home. In as much as Newcastle have said he is not for sale, breaking that agreement, breaking that trust, they still made Eddie Howe still sent him home, and also made it public that it was because of the speculation surrounding Isak to Liverpool. Liverpool never made any bid. That was why everything went south. So everything where you see right now, everything hovering around Isak right now, Newcastle started it. That was the reason. I think 2 days ago or yesterday, when I made the video, scolding at Newcastle, pouring out my heart for them to blaming Liverpool, they failed to take accountability. See, when Isak got angry with them, everything was not moving well. They started blaming Liverpool. How Liverpool actually dropped that bid, that it was not nice. How did they take the drop bid again? Now Liverpool saw an opening, believed that this player was available, because Liverpool must have heard that gentleman agreement that okay, they will sell this player for the right amount. So Liverpool submitted a bid, 120 million pounds, 110 plus 10 million pounds in add-ons, and Newcastle rejected that bid. That was an official first bid of Liverpool. Newcastle rejected that first bid. Then that was where Liverpool said, okay, we are not going to actually bid again until Newcastle tells Liverpool, okay, you can actually come now. You see how this whole thing, I don't know, but personally, as it stands now, I wouldn't tell you only Liverpool can actually rescue Alexander Isak, because I believe that Liverpool cannot break the trust with Alexander Isak. Liverpool most likely have communicated with Alexander Isak. And remember, Isak rejected a proposal of 300k per week, 300,000 per week from Newcastle. So right now, there is no way Liverpool offer Alexander Isak 300k per week. That's the truth. Isak don't mind compromising his wage to move out of Newcastle. Isak believe that Newcastle have broken the trust. Instead of Newcastle to take on the blame and hold themselves accountable for everything, they blame Liverpool, how Liverpool actually dropped the bid. If you like a player, you drop a bid. That is the truth. That is normal in football. There is never where you drop a bid and this thing becomes, very, very bad or something like that. No. So they fail to hold themselves accountable for this particular failure between themselves and Alexander Isak. So right now, it's going to be very, very sad. And as a Liverpool fan, do not expect Liverpool to drop a bid very soon. I don't think Liverpool will do that. Liverpool will wait for all this to, keep moving on. Maybe towards the end of the transfer window or at the end of the transfer window, that is when Liverpool can actually drop a bid. Because anything they bring out that particular time, Newcastle don't have any option than to accept. If Newcastle fails to accept, their own loss, because Isak will not play again for them. You see how this is actually unfolding. So when you see all this kind of twist and turn, it is not Isak breaking the promise. It is Newcastle breaking the promise they made to Alexander Isak. I believe, just share this video, share and spread the gospel so that everybody will understand the reason why this is happening. Isak never broke any promise. Isak maintains his contract until 2028. Isak just told the club that if any club comes with right amount, British record transfer fee, that the club will allow him to go. But the club maintain. Assuming the club rejected the bid and said, okay, insufficient, as they actually captioned there, it would have been better. But the club insisted that he is not for sale. That was where everything got, very, very messy. You understand? So I think right now it will take a whole lot to actually reverse the hands of time. There is no way Newcastle will not lose Alexander Isak. And the more this thing is actually, dragging longer, the more the price keeps going down. At the end, Liverpool might even get Alexander Isak for maybe 100 million pounds. Not even that 120 that they actually rejected. Make what they see. But I believe that, everything will go down very, very, late. Not now. I don't think Liverpool drop a bid this week safe. So as a Liverpool fan, just calm down. Even if Liverpool gets Alexander Isak right now, there is no way Isak will start for Liverpool on Friday match. There is no way Isak will play next week also, because he has had, rough preseason campaign. So right now, Liverpool will most likely drop a bid towards the end when they know that there is no time again. Newcastle will not have any option than to sell. Like this now, Liverpool hold Newcastle by the balls like this. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section and let's go.